What's up, everybody? I'll be honest, I didn't mean to press go live, but I figured, hey, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? If you noticed, I don't even know if it updated the title. I accidentally pressed the button and then I quickly went to Restream and changed the name to like Sunday or something like that because I wasn't even trying to go live. But whatever, we'll just be live. We'll just do us. Do what you do on Sundays. Patriots aren't playing this week. It's a bye week for them. They come back next week on the 20th, which I think they're playing Indianapolis. So I don't really give a shit about any other football games today. I know that Yellowstone comes out tonight and Tulsa King is premiering as well. So I'm quite excited about those. I've been running around like a maniac. I had to get the rest of the countertops for the store, the mop sink for the store, text the contractors and be like, hey, so I got everything. Are you going to come tomorrow? Which I haven't heard back, because I'm hoping they do. Tomorrow is going to be a crazy busy day for me because I got to go get a rental truck, go get all the gym equipment that I bought in the auction, come back here, set it up. So I'm in the warehouse today and getting out the coffee orders from the people that ordered. And, just trying to figure out what the hell is going on in life. Do you know what I mean? It's just kind of crazy. Speaking of crazy, this crypto scam thing that is going on, I haven't had much time to look into it. But by golly, this may be the biggest news story of the year. In all reality, I mean, this guy has apparently gotten away with billions of dollars worth of other people's money and ran. And here's the biggest part. He's a huge Democratic donor, huge donor. And he's apparently scammed all these people and is running away with all their money. So it's kind of interesting to see what's going on. And I'll probably do more of it tomorrow night. When I do my show tomorrow night, I'll probably talk in length about it when I know a little bit more. Because I even heard today Fox News was even talking about it. And what was it? Maria Bartolomeo? She was even talking about it a little bit when she was on Fox News. And I'm not quite sure if she talked about it on her show. But that's crazy. And I don't use crypto. I saw someone said many who have crypto don't even know what or how to use it. Yeah, I'm one of those. I think some of you guys, when we do the Cash App, like TV giveaways, I removed that today because as much as I could use your Cash Apps or Venmo support and all that stuff, I didn't need it. I mean, we could use it. I'm just not doing a TV right today. I'm just working. I'm just getting shit done. If you want to support this, YouTube Super Chats is the best way to go. Cash Apps, Venmos, all that stuff. And the links, I think, are still in the description of the video. But I'm just I'm just out here just working, just doing it. Because now I got to move all the coffee that's packaged that we haven't sold yet. I need to move that into the coffee room because even though the warehouse is like a big mini fridge right now because it's cold as shit. But I have to put that into the coffee room because the gym equipment is going to go in there. And yeah, so it's a busy weekend. It's a busy weekend. Kate sent me that information. All right, I'll check it out. But I appreciate you. Also, you guys, Martha made a very valid point, said they will cover it all up that he donated to a lot of Dems. Yeah, they probably will because it's negative publicity for them. And I wonder how many people, because what I believe that this company was a crypto wallet, right? So that's where people are keeping their money. And this guy created a back door to essentially steal money. And then I've heard that he flew off to Argentina. Does Argentina not have a extradition? But I'm assuming that some of the people he ripped off are probably from Argentina. I don't know. FTX just sponsored a major music festival months ago. Equals scam. Yeah. FTX is the largest Dem donor next to Soros, someone said. Yeah, wasn't he live saying that he was going to donate $1 billion? I believe so. I think he said he was going to donate $1 billion to campaigns, which is just crazy. Someone said it just shows how vulnerable crypto is. Yeah. But here's the thing. They've charged people with crypto scams before, which I don't really understand if it's unregulated. How are you charging people with crypto scams? But apparently, and I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't know anything about crypto. Just full disclosure, I have crypto in Cash App because people have sent, instead of sending like $5 or $10, they've sent me like a portion of a Bitcoin, which I should have just immediately removed it because they sent me like $5 and now it's worth like $1. You know what I mean? But I just don't pay attention to it. But that was the real reason. One of the reasons I'm in here today is we are doing this Christmas box. And I tell you what, The link is not on this video. Someone could put it in the chat if you want. The link to this Christmas box. This is going to be the best box we ever did. It's $105. I talked about it yesterday and said it would be $100. The reason it's $5 is because we're actually going to donate $5. Remember, people that have been watching for a long time, remember, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, we ended up donating $5,000 to Rhode Island State Police. They were doing this cruiser where they fill a police car full of toys and they hand it out to kids in a neighborhood out there that just wouldn't be able to experience Christmas themselves because, you know, the times are rough. Times are going to be rougher for everybody as well. But we are going to do that this year as well. So I'm doing $5 for every box sold. We will contribute that to either them, or I may try to find a local one because it doesn't need to be Rhode Island. Like if your local police department does that and they want to do it, I have no problem, you know, choosing your local police department to do it. In addition, these are different boxes because these are literally the best boxes we've ever had because I ordered custom stockings, patriotic stockings. So each Christmas box is going to have 2 patriotic t-shirts. Now, granted, I know it's the Angry Turnip, right? On the front of the shirts, they just say T.A.T. and because I can, which could mean anything. And on the back, they're patriotic. I'm not doing the big cartoon character because I know some people don't like that. If you like the cartoon character, you could buy those shirts online. But they're going to have patriotic t-shirts. They're going to have these stockings that are full of stickers, patches, some candy, veteran-owned product that we're working on trying to get a bulk order for. In addition, we're going to have a special nutmeg rose from Gratis Cafe that is specifically for these boxes. I'm not even going to sell it online. It's just going to be for these boxes. Custom mugs. And here's the best part. Every single box is going to have a custom. Well, we're going to gift wrap them. My wife is not going to be happy about that because I can't gift wrap. I'm going to order custom gift wrap with the Angry Turnip like face on it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's fucking rad. I'm not going to make any money on these boxes, but I'm excited about them because one, we're going to get them out by December 15th. That way everyone has it in Christmas. And secondly, the more importantly for me, because it's cool, I'm getting Christmas cards made, and each Christmas card I will personally address to whoever ordered the box. Or if you're ordering for somebody else, make sure in the order instructions, which is on the checkout page, you can add order instructions. Make sure you put the person's name who you want that card addressed to, and then that'll be on top of the box. Like, you know how dope that is? I'm really excited about that. So that'll be on top of the box inside another box. So when you open it up, there's going to be a gift wrap box inside that box with a Christmas card on it. And I expect you all to put it under your tree and wait for Christmas morning to open it up so you could sit there and be like, whoa. Yeah, I want a bunch of videos of people doing it. So I'm very excited about this box because, one, I found out I could do the stockings because I wanted to do it. And secondly, we're working with some cool companies to try to put it all together. So I'm stoked. These will be the best boxes, and they're a little bit cheaper. They're $100. Well, $105 plus shipping for the box. And we are shipping to Canada. I could put on DHL International, but it's going to cost you a shit ton. You know, if we do have people that want to order it internationally, I can add that to it. But that's going to be awesome. And again, on the order instructions, when you check out, when you go to the checkout page, everyone will see it on the checkout page. Watch, let me show you. Because if you're on the web, I don't know about mobile phone, but if you're on the web, look right here, order instructions. And then you could type in like, you know, yo ho ho, you butthole, or whatever you want to write there. And then I'll see that when I'm putting it all together. And then the card will be personalized to you, signed by me. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's been a little bit of a work in progress. I talked about it the other night, but now that I got everything good, it's good. Jessica said, is this live or is it from last night? No, it's live. I know I'm wearing the same sweatshirt because it's a weekend. I do what I want. But yeah, I've been in here pretty much all morning. I came in here, packaged all the coffee orders from yesterday, so they're ready to go out tomorrow. And then I'm just trying to get everything done. I got to move the rest of the stuff in the warehouse to try to get it ready for the gym equipment that's coming tomorrow. And it's gonna be cool. But there's a lot. I think, didn't Nevada somehow something changed from yesterday when I was doing the show to today, and now the Dems control the the Dems won the Nevada seat, I believe. That's new. That wasn't yesterday, and there's still no concise. Yeah, Nevada. Yeah, so Catherine, whatever her fucking name is, Cortez Masto. There was a data dump there or something, and she now leads by, which I'm not quite sure because she leads by 6,500 votes, and maybe they're done counting, or there's just not enough votes out there for Adam Laxett to make up those numbers. But that was the latest. Obviously, the Arizona governor's race is not even close to being done there because they just take so long. They take so long. Hold on, Arizona right here. I was in the wrong state. Mark Kelly has been named. He went over and beat Blake Masters apparently. And again, I heard some interesting stuff on the Maria Bartiromo on Fox News today because they had Stephen Miller, who's a Republican strategist. They had him on the show, and he was talking about how Mitch McConnell's the Senate PAC or whatever, how they put a lot of money into a race in Alaska for one Republican candidate over another Republican candidate, $6.5 million, I believe. And Blake Masters was essentially, outspent right from the beginning. As soon as he won the primary, he was outspent because he wasn't getting the funding. And that's the J.R. Majewski, same way. He didn't get any GOP funding, even though the McConnell said he was going to do it. And then all the shit with JR came out in the press and they didn't, support him. We talked about Doug Mastriano, same thing. He wasn't getting a lot of GOP money. That's why Shapiro there was able to spend $25 million on ad spend in the month of October alone. Mastriano could only spend under $2 million, I believe, because he just wasn't getting aid. You got Donald Trump now sitting with over $97 million in his political access committees and all that stuff. And it's garbage. The way they ran this election is just so crazy. But then again, what can you do when you have mail-in ballots and all that stuff going on all the time? What are you supposed to do? As Carrie Lake said on the news this morning, she said it is election season in Arizona. It's not election day, it's election season because you can have mail-in ballots, constantly. And they made a good point too, because Pennsylvania had their mail-in and absentee ballots and all that. And the reason why they were saying Fetterman waited to the very end to do his debate is because anyone who cast a vote for him couldn't go back and change their vote. Even if they were like, holy shit, this guy's brain dead. We can't, we don't want him representing us. They couldn't go back and change their vote, which I don't know. And do I think we're going to ever be able to replace that? I don't. I doubt it. I doubt that this absentee ballot shit that's going on. I don't think there's any way that they're going to be able to eliminate that. Do you know what I mean? And I heard something that we got the majority of the popular vote. Republicans got the majority of the popular vote, which I don't really, maybe I don't understand those two aspects of it, but it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. The whole thing is just crazy. The way this election is going is just nutty. Needs to be in person with ID. Oh, yeah, for voting. I mean, the only way people should be able to cast a vote, I've already said, too, one of the ways you could do it is not send all this money to Ukraine. Instead, make a federal election watchers, committee, right? Where you have people that go out and will help people cast votes that are truly unable to get to a polling location. Meaning like people that are in a nursing home or disabled, but still, cognitive, but just can't get out there and do it. Where you have two people that are completely neutral and they go out and they bring in those votes, by literally having the person vote in person, in front of them. That's the only way I think we'll ever have any election integrity here, because no matter what, they'll say like, listen, you're enfranchising, right, people from not being able to go vote if you put in-person voting only, which is why this whole absentee ballot bullshit started in the first place. It's sad, man. It really is sad. Someone said it's garbage that Front Row Joe's got invites to Tuesday, and yet people who traveled all over actually worked rallies got no acknowledgement. Which one? What are you talking about? Invited to Tuesday? Oh, the Front Row Joe's got invited to what? Tuesday's Let's talk about that for a minute. Do you think Donald Trump is going to announce a run for presidency? I think it's all but 100% sure he's going to. I sincerely hope he doesn't. I really, to me, I'm like going to sit here, and we'll cover it. I don't know what time it is, but we'll cover it. But I wish he wasn't. I wish he wasn't going to do it. As much as I like Donald Trump and what he did for this country, I think he's not doing a good job at being a leader right now. Criticizing DeSantis. Here's the thing. He should be outspoken as fuck right now about the election, about the fact that the GOP wasn't funding some of these candidates that he endorsed. The fact that he's not going to do that because he wasn't funding them either. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It's frustrating to me because everybody wants, Donald Trump. Well, does everyone really want Donald Trump to run? You know what I mean? For what? Everything he does is going to be overshadowed. The only good thing is that may take any negative publicity against any other Republican. You know what I mean? Because they'll have Donald Trump to compare again. But look at what they did with all these candidates. They prefaced it by, Trump endorsed, election denying, like all this stuff. That's how they prefaced all these candidates when they were talking about them on left-wing media. I don't know if I think it's a good idea for Donald Trump to run. I really don't, because he's not going to be taken seriously. And I know there are Republicans that just will not vote for him. You know what I mean? If he does get the Republican nod, right? If he does get that and he wins the primaries and he becomes the Republican nominee for president of the United States against whoever is going to run on the Democrat side, I don't think it'll be Biden. There are Republicans that will not vote for Donald Trump. And it's not like 1 or 100 or 1,000. There are tens of thousands, if not millions, of Republicans that will not vote for Donald Trump. And that alone should caution anybody and say, like, I understand the dude's funny as fuck, right? When he gets up there and talks shit about it. But again, my view on Donald Trump has kind of switched a little bit because I believe he cares more about winning than he does about allowing others to win, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Someone said, yeah, but then you forget about the extra 12 million that he brought to the table. Are you talking about voters? I don't know. I think it's even more now. Someone said you hope that he endorses DeSantis. Yeah, but DeSantis hasn't said it. DeSantis hasn't formally announced that he's running for president. He hasn't denied that he is going to run, but he hasn't said it. I if I had to vote in a primary right now, I would vote for it, and it was between DeSantis and Donald Trump. I would vote for DeSantis. I would, because in all reality, Donald Trump, no matter what he does, is going to be, he's going to meet resistance far more than we've ever seen. Look at what they did to the guy for the 4 years that he was in there. And look at what they did to him for the 2 years that he's been out. And the constant battle. And it's just going to continue being that way. They're going to continue doing it. And anything that he tries to accomplish, if he was to become president of the United States again, would be overshadowed by all of this negativity. Loaded Wrench 14 said DeSantis is for the establishment. A lot of people are making those arguments of it because he did the TPP and all this other stuff. And I guess people have said that he's hinted that he's pro this war in Ukraine, which I haven't seen anything saying that. But I don't know. I don't know enough about DeSantis. The only thing I can go off of right now when I pass my judgments on are who that person is today. And I'll be honest, it's not a popular opinion with some. I get it. But to me, DeSantis today is the type of representative that we need in Washington. Donald Trump isn't, because he seems so focused, and maybe it's an act, maybe he's playing 12D chess and all that, but he seems hyper focused on just, relaying. He doesn't seem willing to move forward is kind of my thing. But I understand the argument, because how can you move forward if the system that, how can you move forward if the only way to move forward is corrupt? So it's like, it's a catch-22. It really is. It really is a catch-22. You know, my main concern is that no matter how much we like Donald Trump, no matter how much good he accomplished when he was in the White House, I just think that anything he does will be overshadowed by negativity. Do you know what I mean? And that's just the way. Like, his announcement is going to be overshadowed. I guarantee, mark my words, when we talk or when we go over the press coverage on Monday of his Tuesday announcement, if he does announce his run for presidency, they will run clips on mainstream media, including Fox News, about the insurrection, about the riot at the Capitol, which they call an insurrection. They will run clips of that. They will, take his speech. They will not play it in full context. They will all turn against him. Fox News will turn against Donald Trump. Mark my words on it. If they can, if Sean Hannity can turn against Kathy Barnett and support Dr. Oz, a fake ass Republican, or, a wannabe conservative, because he's not conservative. Do I think he's Republican? Yeah. I think Dr. Oz is Republican as anyone could be, because that's fake as fuck. Do you know what I mean? And I've said that for a long. I've said that since the announcement came out. Didn't make any sense. He was endorsed by Donald Trump. Donald Trump made a statement, and this just goes into my rationale for it. And I've said this several times, so you guys will get it. But I've said this several times. Donald Trump, when he was talking about the weightlifting chick, when he does all his rallies and all that, and he said if he, even though he doesn't agree with the dudes participating in women's sports, if he was a coach of a basketball team, he'd be calling LeBron James. And he said, because I want to win. I love to win is what he said. And I'm like, this is why he endorsed Dr. Oz. This is why he endorsed some of these other candidates. This is why he put money. And here's the thing. He didn't even put a lot of money behind his endorsements either, which is fucking weird, right? Especially when you have all that money. Did he raise all that money just so he would run again? And the GOP wants, some in the GOP want to be so hyper political about Donald Trump, which is funny because then check your email spam folders. You got 5 million emails that are coming from the GOP that are campaigning every single time Donald Trump holds a rally, or every time Donald Trump makes a truth and makes it in the news. Do you know what I mean? But it's interesting. DC Bindwell. You said DeSantis and Tulsi would be an interesting ticket. Someone actually suggested that to me the other day. They're like, listen, they said, I believe they said this. They said they would vote. Damn it, dude. This fucking ring is taking the skin off my finger. It's a fucking silicone ring. Why is it doing that? It's not peeling back. Maybe it just needs to callus. Maybe that's what's going on. But they said, imagine if Donald Trump ran and Tulsi Gabbard was his running mate. And I was like, that would be interesting. It would be interesting. But I don't even know that much about her politics. The only thing I know is she condemned the Democrat Party and moved over. But however, I don't think she's a Republican. I think she's an independent, isn't she? Lane wrote on Facebook, said the establishment GOP is self-sabotaging, hence why they didn't dispute 2020. I don't think they're self-sabotaging. I think what you see now in this rift between the GOP and MAGA, right? This rift between Donald Trump and leadership of the GOP is a manufactured rift. I don't think it's true. Anyone wants to say, like, I was getting criticism last week for calling out Trump on saying the shit he said about DeSantis and the young kin, sounds Chinese type of comments. They're not helpful. And in all reality, Donald Trump is doing a really good job at doing two things. One, getting the media to go and ask for comment from Youngkin, ask for comment from DeSantis, letting that be the story, and almost having to, the media is forced to defend Youngkin's record and defend DeSantis's record because the hatred for Trump is so severe. However, it was distasteful. In my mind, it was distasteful to make the Chinese comment like you did with Youngkin. Fucking stupid. And that's why I'm like, who is the person that, like, it reaffirms that there is no person that is sitting there telling Donald Trump what to and not to say. There is not a single person that's in charge of that. Yeah, Youngkin basically responded, "We don't roll that way." Yeah, I think that's exactly what he said. We're not going to go back and forth. We're not dealing with this. He didn't. Besides that, he didn't really say anything. He said, what did he say? He instructs everyone on his campaign to treat others fairly. And he goes, we don't roll with the name going. And he refused to even comment on it. He's like, that interview was pretty funny because the media person was like, what are your thoughts on what Donald Trump said to you? And he's like, well, I didn't even see it. And then he continues on with his conversation. And the reporter is like sitting there reading the tweet, trying to get Youngkin to like react to it live as Youngkin's giving a statement. He's like, listen, dude, we're not even getting involved in this mess. If we had more politicians, like that is how you step above and be a leader. You know what I mean? Where you say, listen, we're not even doing that. We're not even getting in that. Like if I was ever going to run for office, that's the kind of campaign. Like they would run smear ads and all. I would never do that. I hate that kind of politicking. You know what I mean? And the fact that Donald Trump's doing that is kind of annoying to me. But then again, he's going after people that you really don't. What are you going to go after with them? Say that the media doesn't acknowledge that you held rallies for them. The rally that Donald Trump spoke of at Youngkin's rally, remember, where he appeared at his rally telephonically. That was not a Youngkin authorized rally. I checked that the other day because I remember hearing about it and that, there was a lot of flack that Donald Trump called in on the media here in Virginia for that rally. And then the people that put on that rally were like, oh, no, we're not an official Youngkin rally. We are in support of Youngkin, but that's why Youngkin wasn't even there. Donald Trump called into some other rally that had nothing to do really with Youngkin, which is funny. It's just funny. Are people on Twitch being children? Are you being children on Twitch? Looks like you may be. Steve, this rift is American getter to fake the Dems out. Watch how many people turn on Trump, revealing more fake friends. Yeah, but nobody's really. Here's the thing: when you do public, when you are. It's not. Oh God, what is the right? See, I've always felt the way that I have. I'm not expressing anything any different than what I've expressed a million times before. And I can get like if you have like even dude, Officer Tatum, even he was like, "What the fuck is Donald Trump thinking? Going after DeSantis? What is he doing?" You know what I mean? Like all these people are, I guess, caught off guard. And I wonder if he did it to take the attention off of some of the questions like why are they raising money? Why is Save America raising money for candidates allegedly or seemingly and not putting all that money behind those candidates? Why are the endorsements by the Save America, like when you get the emails saying Donald Trump endorses this person, they're coming from the Save America Political Action Committee. Why, if those endorsements are from the Save America Political Action Committee, why aren't those candidates flooded with money, or why weren't they flooded with money? J.R. Majewski had 2 rallies where Donald Trump talked about him both times. That dude should have been flush with money. If Donald Trump ends the election season with $97 million, that to me was one of the big questions. Big questions. Someone said, I'm with you, Steve. It made me mad, big time disappointed, I guess. Yeah. Stooley on Twitch is telling someone not to do something. Guys, be adults on Twitch, okay? Please. Victoria said, you love what Trump's doing. He's exposing the traitors. Yeah. I mean, I get it. I understand what you guys are saying. I don't think it's all that. I think Donald Trump really views DeSantis and Youngkin as a threat. Those are both names that have been thrown out in terms of running for president in 2024. And I think Trump was taking the preemptive, wide blow at those candidates. And maybe, like some other people said, maybe it was a ploy to get the media to take the focus off of some of the other shit that was in the news. Or maybe Donald Trump did it to be like, hey, shit, Doug Mastriano, who I throw my full support behind. And mind you, Doug Mastriano threw a shit ton of support Donald Trump's way in 2020 with the elections. For that dude not to be flush with cash, that makes me question what the fuck is going on with the money. That, I'll be honest with you. I believe Doug Mastriano was probably the biggest defender of Trump when it came to the election questions about the election in Pennsylvania, specifically in 2020. He literally chaired statewide election meetings, committee meetings. He was a congressman in Pennsylvania. He chaired, election interference or whatever, commissions. Like, and then for this dude to basically have to beg for money and not have enough money to even finish out his campaign strong when he won the Republican primary, it's just wrong. It's just that's my opinion. That's my opinion. It's just wrong, and I don't know if I ever be able to make sense of it. Someone said no. Trump wants them to come out and say they're not running, so he could say it's me or no one. So that's that, and that could be it. Maybe it was Trump trying to apply pressure to DeSantis and Youngkin to be like, hey, I don't know why he's attacking me. I'm not even running for president. That could be it too. It could be an overhanded way of attempting to get to the bottom of it, per se, if you will. Blah blah blah. Who knows? I really don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is just in case you didn't hear, we are putting out our Christmas boxes. These are going to be the best boxes that we've ever made. Each one is going to have custom t-shirts, chances to win TVs. We're going to do the gift cards in like the $100 gift cards in some of those stockings, plus candy and all sorts of other stuff in those. In addition, you're going to have special beanies. Here's the best part. In each box, well, actually on the box, there's going to be a custom Christmas card by me for you with your name and everything. If you want the box for somebody else, just while you're checking out under the order instructions, put that person's name in there. And when I'm writing out the cards, we'll do that. Each box is going to be individually gift wrapped with some Angry Turnip gift wrap paper that I ordered. It's so dope. I'm really impressed with myself on what we're doing with these boxes. And they're cheap. They're $100. Well, they're 105 because we're donating $5 for every box that we're sold to I forgot what they're called, like Stuff the Cruisers or whatever, where they fill a police cruiser with toys and go and deliver it to kids that can't afford toys. So we're doing that. So you guys can get the people in the chat. We'll put the link up there if you want to order them. Now I ordered a specific number of shirts and all that stuff because we're not doing like pre-orders like we were before, where we just get a certain number of orders and then we order the shirts when we close out the sales. That's not what I did. So I think I ordered like 25 extra large because we always sell a bunch of those, and we're only making 100 boxes total. So if it says when you try to order an extra large that they're out of stock, that means we don't have the shirts for you. So it's a specific number. We're only doing 100 boxes. Each box will ship on or hopefully before December 15th, but they will all ship by December 15th. That way you have it for under your tree. You can open the first box. The second box will be gift wrapped. And then that's the one that you could put under your Christmas tree. And there's going to be a special nutmeg infused Christmas coffee, all that stuff. So there is the link for the box on YouTube if you want to order the box. Again, super limited numbers. I'll have a personalized card in each one for you guys, handwritten with a Sharpie or whatever, an actual Christmas card that'll be taped to the top, special for you. So they will all be there before Christmas, 100%. They will ship out by December 15th. I'm going to try to ship them out sooner because we're going to stop the orders in 10 days, and I already ordered all the shit that's going in them. So I'm hoping that even possibly by right after Thanksgiving, because the thing that's going to take the longest is I can't wrap anything. So my wife is going to have to come in here and do all the Christmas wrapping for all the boxes. She doesn't know that yet, but yeah, it's going to be fun. So, but yep, that's what we're doing. If you want to order your boxes, I suggest you do it very quickly because we will sell out of these boxes because one, they're going to have, a custom like autographed Christmas card to you, which is pretty rad. And they're going to have Christmas stockings full of stuff and all sorts of stuff. I may even personalize the beanies because I think I can do that. I think I could personalize each one. So I may do those as well. But someone said, can I put a link on Facebook? I can't yet. Do I have turn up hoodies yet? I'm not sure if I do. I don't remember. I've been slowly trying to add stuff on here. No, I've got a TAT hoodie, which is the Angry Turnip. And then it says, because I can on the back. Tat, because I can. And I'll be honest, I think that may be the name of the gym when we actually open it up here. It may be Tat as well. Not the Angry Turnip. It'll stand for Total Athletic Training. And then because I can will be the slogan, because that's fucking bad, right? Because I can. Why do you lift so much? Because I can. You see what I'm doing there? It's amazing. It's amazing. But yes, the Brooks trial is Tuesday. We're going to cover that. I am still going to try to come in early tomorrow morning and do a live video. So if you're a member on YouTube, you're a member on if you're a member on social media, or you have a mug like this and it's got a QR code, even if it's a Pure Truth mug, they all work. They have a QR code. They link to a page on theangryturnip.com, and that'll have a morning news show. I'm not sure if tomorrow's will be recorded. Actually, maybe, depending on how I'm going. It may be recorded, or it just may be live. And it will also go out to all the Facebook supporters, all the YouTube members on the Angry Turnip page. And then it will also go to the Twitch subscribers as well. So, because I want to also give you guys stuff. And I may do a show once a week just for those people as well, because they're supporting every single day and, you know, becoming members. And that's residual stuff. So those are really good. Really good. But yeah, that's it. My son, like I said, he got a competitive ban yesterday from playing Counter-Strike. And it wasn't because he was doing anything wrong. It's because he was too good. So they're going to figure out his scoring system. And he gets unbanned in a little bit. So I'm going to go home tonight. I'm going to watch Yellowstone. The new season premiere is out, so I'm pretty excited. Kathy said the link isn't working. Here's the best way. Go to theangryturnip.com. Theangryturnip.com. In the menu, it literally says Christmas box or Christmas mega box. You can order right there. Okay. And if you order different sizes, you can write whatever name you want. Like if you order for your, small kid or big kid, order small, whatever, you know what I mean. But and all the boxes may have different stuff. They will have the same shirts because I ordered the same shirts, but they may have different stickers, different patches, different colored stockings, all that stuff. I'm excited. I'm more excited about this than any other box I've ever made. But yeah, Counter-Strike did get butthurt, but not. He's ranking. So for anyone that doesn't know, when you first start playing, their system, their AI gauges what like play level you're at. So they want you to play with people that are at your skill level. And because he did so well, he's probably going to rank up higher than me, which sucks. But then I'm going to queue with him all the time. And then I'm going to get better by playing with a 12-year-old that rages, but he really wants to stream. So I think I'm just going to create a whole new YouTube page, and it will just be for like he and I gaming or something like that. Where I don't talk about politics and I just game, you know what I mean? But that'll just be for YouTube. Twitch, you guys can deal with it. Because I don't know if we can have more than one Twitch page. I don't even know how we do that. I think it would be a pain in the ass. Look at this. See, I come out with a Christmas box and these mother effers from Save America are like, oh, look, a Trump Christmas ornament. Copy. They copied me. We're doing the Christmas one first. And yes, there will be a Christmas ornament in it too. Tiffany just sent me a message about the PT News Network, the Finally Real News ones, the ones that say the yeet on the arm. We don't make those anymore. In fact, we don't even work with the person that does make those, because those were expensive hoodies as well. So yeah, we don't have those anymore. I don't even have one. Where it said the PT News and the patriotic American flag colors, red, white, and blue, and then it said yeet on the arms. I don't even have one of those. I gotta start ordering more. Also, guys, if you are short on coffee, you need coffee, go over to gratiscafe.com, gratiscafe.com. Order coffee. We got whole bean and ground in every single flavor. We have them in stock. I'm back to shipping out the orders immediately. So if you place your order today, you're going to get a shipping notice tomorrow that it's on its way to you. And if you use code VETERANS, you get 10% off your order for Veterans Weekend, Veterans Day. And we're donating $1 a bag tomorrow to Code for Vets. You'll probably see it. They typically, and we haven't sold 250 bags. I wish. But we haven't even come close to that. But I'm going to donate $250. I think we've only sold like 10 or 11 bags of coffee. It is what it is. It's, but if you want to order coffee, get your coffee, ship super fast. It is the best coffee you've ever had. It truly is the best coffee you've ever had. Katniss said, I have the Chef Boyer. We screwed extra shirt. Steve, you said 3X. The ones I have 2X. Will that work? If not, no, I think they're too small. 2X are too small because I keep getting bigger too, which sucks because I like 3X because it fits my chest and my arms really well, right? Perfecto. But it's really long on the height, But Joe Link said, you got your coffee. It's delicious. Hell yeah. Victoria said, I followed Steve even when I disagreed. I didn't get rude. I pray for him and his family. I hope they see what others see. Who? Oh, you mean the people that are being rude? Yeah. I don't know what time sentencing is. I saw that comment. I don't know what sentencing is, but I will be covering that on Tuesday, pretty much all day. So whenever that court hearing, if anyone knows and you want to send me an email, that would be nice. Katniss said, my son sent a friend request on Counter-Strike. Yeah, let me figure it out because I don't know. A lot of people have sent me friends requests. I don't really ask them. So I have 5 people right now. I've got Texas Gus, Rosie Pooh, Arson, Bloodvest, and Wolf Bane. They're all trying to be friends with me. And please don't try to add my son as a friend if that's what you're trying to do. I'd prefer you not do that. But yeah. All right. What else? Anything else? Are we good? We good. Bet that's what his announcement will be. Someone said, just bored today. I saw others in my town have them up already. Are you talking about Christmas ornaments? My neighbors already have them up. Like several neighbors already have Christmas ornaments up. Or not ornaments, but like I went up into the attic. Yeah. When I say I went like this high into the attic because that's all that fits. So I've never been up there. I just can't fit. One, I can't fit through the hole in the hallway. But no, I threw the little kid up there and he was throwing all the stuff down to us. But we brought all our Christmas shit down. And then I was like, babe, I think I'm going to take the Lowe's card and go to Lowe's and buy a shit ton of Christmas lights and stuff. And she's like, why? And I'm like, because all the neighbors have it. I want bigger Christmas lights. I want it to be crazy. And she's like, no. And I'm like, yes. And she's like, no, not yet. She wants to save that because, likely with our home, something else will break in the next fucking week, Oh, by the way, and she doesn't watch this, so I'm okay saying this. And it's Sunday, so I talk about what I want. My wife decided, I told you guys about we had these ceramic towel racks and toothbrush holders that were in our bathroom. That's how old the bathroom was. And when we redid the bathroom, we didn't take those down for some reason because we're stupid. So she asked me one day to pull them down, right? And she asked me that day, and then like every other day that I didn't do it. So finally one day I just went in there with a hammer and smashed them off the wall. Except it's plywood behind the sheetrock, but they use like really thin sheetrock. It's not like 1/2 inch or whatever. And so I took some sheetrock that I had at the office. We cut little squares, did the paper fold back and all that. So it would be flat, except it's not flat because it's not that deep of sheetrock. So then I grabbed some, I think it was like 3/4 inch. No, less than that. Maybe less than half. So 1/3 inch plywood. I don't know what the hell it is. Maybe 1/4 inch plywood. I grabbed that and I was like, we should just cut that to size, screw it in, and then putty over it, and it'll be good. You'll never notice. Well, she got tired of me not doing that, apparently, even though I brought the plywood home and all that. She got tired. So she took the sheetrock, put it on, and plastered it all on today and completely fucked it up. And now it looks horrible. And I was like, she's like, you didn't do it. But because now it's like sticking out like that much, And I'm like, whatever. Fuck this house anyway. I hate this house. But whatever. That's it. But yeah, I will be live tomorrow morning, 8:30 Eastern. If you are a member on social media or you have the little link. If you have the link, if you've ordered a mug, and you guys can go to the Angry Turnip right now and order the Angry Turnip mug. You could see it. If you click on merch, it's the only mug that's there. and then you'll get the mug sent to you. I don't know where they are. I was supposed to get the box of the mugs already. So what I'm going to do is just manually trigger out those mugs that people have ordered. I think the 5 or 6 of you guys have been waiting for your link. But every morning, every weekday morning, you can catch the morning news there. And then if I do it right, it'll go out to social media around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But the link to purchase the box, I should have put it in the chat, and I didn't because I'm fucking not really on top of my game today. Here, I'll put it in here. This is going to be the best box that we've ever had, ever. Here's the link right here. And I will also, if you're watching this on YouTube after, I'll add the link to the description of the video. Or you could just look at the video I just put. It's there as well. It's actually all over social media. Or just go to theangryturnip.com, click at the top, and you will see the link to order the box there. Also, there were 5 people on the Gratis Cafe website. And I'll be honest, I'm watching you. And you're all looking at the coffee, but nobody has purchased it yet. Let's go. Buy some coffee. It's supporting veterans. Let's go. We need to sell a lot of the coffee. So use code veterans. You get 10% off. Yeah, it's the best damn coffee you've ever had. I'll be honest with you. It's the best coffee you've ever had. So we will see all of you guys tomorrow, 10:30 in the morning. Okay? Bye.